Hello everyone, I'm Never Dot. Welcome to my channel. We are getting back into pixel art because that's something that I haven't looked at in a very long time, and I just miss it a lot. Pixels are the best art form, and I just reviewed the pixel board game Barbecubes last week. Go check out the video. It's right here. I don't know if I can still do that anymore. Anyways, go check it out. Maybe it's up there. It's a great video. I love that board game. I didn't know you could do pixel wooden things, so more of that please. But we're going to look into the pixel art subreddit because it's always very inspiring, and I do wish I was a pixel artist. Maybe I should try. But to all of you on the pixel art subreddit, you're probably not here. Anyways, let's look at the first sinner from Silksong, which I have not played this game. Oh wait, okay, don't know what this is, haven't played Silksong. I hope it's not a spoiler. It's on a spider web. This guy's cute. I like this guy. He's got a little blonde. I don't know who he is. He's from Silksong. He's you in the game, but I don't know what he is. He's cute. Is he a bunny? Has he got a skull for a head? I think he's wearing a mask, right? I don't know. This one's interesting. I've seen some of these popping up where it's doing the CRT effect on the pixel art, which good on you. I think, I don't know if this one's working. I mean, it's got a CRT effect on the pixel art, but I think the pixels are being represented way too big because on that kind of a screen, the pixels should be the size of the CRT elements, and they're not, clearly. They're at least 3 by 3. So this is pixel art being displayed on a TV of the time, but enlarged. So you're missing the effect of that time period where the pixels would be more smoothed out because they're the size of the elements of it. Anyways, like the retro feel, obviously it's missing the mark as far as, is it actually capturing that feel and that effect of the time? No. Whatever, it's fine. People were not into were people into pixel art when pixel art was the only choice? I feel like they were like, oh, I wish it was photorealistic, or they probably didn't think that was even possible, but whatever. Definitely whip, because there's a lot going on here and it's all over the place. We've got Pokemon. Was that guy backing into people? Okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on there. This thing, what body parts do these things have? Back, sit on enemy. Squirrel's wisely getting out of there. Okay. Good work, Squirrel. Made a pixel art of my DIND character, Department of National Defense. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like this. This is like the pixels. I like the need to make some of the pixels just floating out there because it's hair and limited resolution. I don't know what is she eating a hamburger? Anyways, like this one, 8 out of 10. Kind of looks like a cat, but I don't know if that's just her ears are sticking out way too far. Some emotes I made for myself. Whoa, okay. First one is just a cat. I gotta tell you, doesn't look like the other ones. I don't think that's emotion. I think that's just your cat photobombing you. Yo angry, or that could be a cookie. It kind of looks more like a cookie, like a lotus cookie or something. This one's just chubby cheeks. Got some little weird horns there. And then this one's you're too interested in what I'm doing. Judging you, I guess. Sorry. You've got a butterfly landing on your head. That's great. Or a little turny key to rewind you because you're a puppet. This one is just you've been stabbed in the stomach and or in the eyeball, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't look so good. You might want to get that checked out. But more likely stabbed in the stomach. Here you're being patted on the head because you're told there's no doctors available for your stab wound and they just gotta wait, and you're like, it's quite painful. We're like, should we put it back in? And they're like, well, you took it out? I heard you're not supposed to do that. Anyways, moving right along. The last one is like your opinion of the hospital that you're in after they tell you all these things. It's really great here. Would come again because I have no choice. Great emotes. Miku, you can call me Miku. Yep, that's Miku with the drop shadow. Why? Is there a drop shadow? Is it 2005? No, it's all very good. I like this character. the drop, whatever. Drop effect is whatever. But the first time doing pixel art, oh, criticism time. Hope you're not watching this. Okay, criticism time. Resolution's too high. I want this to be lower res. But the dithering, well, not dithering, but you got an attempt at dithering. So I like the checkerboard shading. That's always nice to see in pixel art. Cuts off a bit harshly there, but maybe that's fine. That's where the light's cutting in. There's a shadow over it. Oh, it's saved as a JPEG though. Ooh, ping. Please, you gotta use ping. PNG. Do not save pixel art as a JPEG. That introduces all sort of mush, like in the spiral cheek here, that is gross looking. And there's no need for it. That probably saves the file much larger than it would have been as a ping. Save it as a ping or a GIF or something. Don't save it as a JPEG. Anyways, that's my major criticism. Away. You can kind of argue that these stars are like 3x3 pixels or 2x2. They kind of look like they're not obeying the pixel scale. It doesn't. It just looks like they're enlarged pixels, which you gotta respect the grid, man. Keep your pixels all whatever. But that's, you know, they could just be double pixels. Anyways, Pikachu's looking real healthy there. We got a bit of a stick stuck up it. I hope it's a puppet. I'm kind of new. Is everybody new to pixel art? This is gonna be me posting in some dark future. Let's see. Who are you? Actually, I don't remember. The guy that got his own show. Clarence? Cletus? Clarice? I don't remember. I think it's a C name. Yeah, that guy from Family Guy. Looks like him. Great work copying the art for your first time doing pixel art. Fine, good. No complaints. Ooh, although, do we? I guess that's a question for any artist. Do you shade the eyeball? Shading the eyeball is definitely a choice because that adds a lot of depth to the eyeball, and I don't know if you always want that. That means the eyeball is massively protruding from the head, and while eyeballs do have shade, I don't know if you always want to be reminded of that. In cartoons, usually not. That's the only thing I would say. Or he maybe needs like one little shady bit here because he probably has a tummy that would have a fold on the shirt. But I don't know. You referenced the art, so go with the art. Don't go with me. I forgot to read the title of this. What is this? Trash buildings. Why are they? Oh, is this like a parody of all these food brand names? Pork Hole, Hospital, Mr. Oh, maybe not, but I like this. This reminds me of when you could buy those like parody stickers to collect. I forget what it was called, but this feels like those, you know, the fake. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. That looks like a diamond storage unit, but it's cute. It just looks a lot better close up. Yeah, much closer up. I would like to play a game where I was running around, doing quests for all these little vendors. I think I like this one the best. Little gummy guys like, I'm sliding in the toxic pizza from the nuclear factory. Ooh, they're all coming alive. Ooh, you don't look too happy there, buddy. Or anyways, too happy. I don't think your teeth are going to be super happy after drinking Mr. Sugar. Definitely don't go in there. Yeah, this looks all kinds of fun. I want to play this game. Cyberlac. Ooh, is this a spaceship game? Or are we going down someone's throat? Is this one of those you've shrunk down into tiny size and now you're in the body? You have to fight blood vessels and viruses and stuff? Is anything going to happen? Is this just a long loop? It's a minute. Not bad. I feel like we're going down someone's throat, but that may be what it is. The Absolute Universe. Anyways, we've got, what is this? Thor, Batman, Wonder Woman from Final Fantasy or something, and then Fantastic Four, Superman? Oh, he's combined all of them. He's not invisible though. Because he's got the rock powers and the fire powers and maybe the stretching ones? Possibly. Okay, I don't know who the other ones are. Okay, Absolute Batman. They're just all absolute Wonder Woman. They look fantastic. Would play would probably not play the game, would buy it, but would never play it. Made us. Do I want to open this one? Made a sexy Homer as my first pixel art. That's a choice. Was bored and used some sketchy free website, but whatever. You know, there's Paint still, I think, in Windows. You can use that. You have a virus now, though. So this is Homer, is it? Chewing on a Pocky. And he's got a green ear. And his hair is some white. Yeah, I guess he doesn't really have hair so much. But he does have the chiseled jaw. So there's that. Ooh, what the? Are you listening? You can save everything you've done so far here. You don't usually have to be yelled at for that. If I see something telling me to push the A button, I'm just going to push it. I'm not even going to know what it's for. Like, I'm very compliant when it comes to video games. Anytime a video game says do this, I'm pretty much have already done it. And it might have been a bad thing, but I'm assuming you wouldn't tell me to do a bad thing. Some games are like that. So, yeah, I kind of question my own, self-esteem and whatnot in video games when I realize I just wouldn't do anything to further the plot. After years out of the pixel art thing, I felt an itch to try again. I have that itch, but I don't have the ability. This is a cookie. This is a cookie planet. There's a gumdrop here. Some shooting stars and Saturn. That planet is real close, and so is that galaxy for that level of detail to be visible. When I was a kid, I drew art like that, thinking, oh yeah, this planet would have rings. Let's put at least one with rings. But you're not going to see that unless it's like freakishly close to your planet. It's just the distance doesn't work out that way. It's going to be all just dots. Save yourself the effort. Anyways, this is just a cookie. Bad work on the cookie. This is not good. If you're trying to draw a planet, you've missed the mark. This looks good. And then all of this looks good. Even though I'm saying that ring wouldn't be terribly visible unless it's really close. Maybe it is really close. This is your world. And that thing is concerningly close. If that's a galaxy and it's right there, you are imminently going to have everything destroyed. In the next million years or so, but still, that's pretty close. That's good. This sun, whatever reflection thing is good. What's that over there? Is it about some kind of thing? But this, the focal point, is a little bit weak. It just doesn't. It doesn't look real. Anyways, moving on. Coming very soon to the northern hemisphere. Oh, this looks like a good. Wow. Oh, nice. Gosh, this is one of those epic ones. Yowza. Oh, man, I miss winter so much. As a Canadian, I really connect strongly with winter, and we haven't had the best winters. They've been too warm. I want freezing cold. I don't want to go outside winters, but I kind of have to go outside winters. Ooh, really remember these a lot. That's so good. Still not deep enough, actually, but it's so good. I have posters of all these things. I don't know if the snow in this one is following the grid, is it? Kind of. See, the wiggly snows there clearly are, but some of them feel like they're not. Respect the grid. You got to keep your pixels in the grid. If they're just floating around as vectors and they're square, then you kind of not got. Your pixels have freed themselves. I don't know. I'd have to trace this one's. That one's really good. Anyways, 11 out of 10. 14 out of 10, actually. One for each. There's 3. 14 out of 10. It is so good. Minus 1 point if those are not following the grid on that first one. Hello. Oh gosh, why are your shoulders jiggling? Who stands around drinking their coffee so antsy like that? Your idle animations. Like this dog's breathing is just painful. Gosh. And then maybe you're at a club and dancing. This one makes sense because this person is actually dancing. Maybe the other people are vibing, like they're just dancing to the music of the other person dancing. That one's cool. Now I'm losing the theme. I don't know what's going on here, actually. You got into pixel art animation last week, and you've done this? Wow, that's more productivity than me by a lot. So, great work. Wish I could cast fire out of any of my appendages. Hands would be a good one. The Starman. Is there going to be a man in here? I'm only seeing the star. Oh, there is a man. And true, I think. black holes, I did hear that somebody wanted black holes to be referred to as black stars or something, or dark stars or something, because they were stars and then they collapsed, and you could argue that they're still stars and they're just very high gravity stars. Maybe. I'm not an astrophysicist. The fact that it punches a hole in space-time might go against the argument there. I feel like he's going down. Flowers and leaves. Wait, leaf? Okay, leaf. Where's the flower? Are these things flowers? I'm not seeing any. Are you the flower? I like the blink there. Don't make me catch feels. Ooh, that's a very flirty blink. Did you guys see that? Look, I'm not interested. Yeah, okay. The blink is a little bit too forward for me, so I gotta move on. But very good animation, good hair. No, stop it with your blinking. All right, Shenyun, Cloud Retainer Genshin. Oh, Genshin. Yeah, I've played that up until I got stuck at a boss. Oh, is this a card? Oh, this is nice. This would be a good bookmark. Can I have a printout of this? And many, many more of these. This is the kind of thing I would want to collect. Like have a bunch, a set of these. Oh, don't know the character because I haven't progressed that far. Ooh, nice. The 3D depth and everything. Yeah, I can tell that you're a very good artist to begin with. Or you're going off of a reference. Maybe this is from something in the game art. Very, very good. This character has glasses. Great. Little wings at her feet stuff. The Obelisk King. Ooh, environmental art. And again, this one, I always like the ones that make me feel like it's a game that I could play. I don't know why. So this one does feel like one of those like adventure game things where you're like, oh, you traipsed into this dark well area. And then you have to figure out what items you can pick up and levers you can pull and things you can push. Yeah. And there's like, see, I would push this little thing here. Then you'd have to definitely go in there, or something would come out of here, and then you stand on that, or you have to block this water flow, and then something goes on there. This is great. This is hitting the nostalgia feels. 16 out of 10. Looks good. What a little waterfall. We've got a waterfall. Is it using color cycling to do the animation? Maybe not. All of the water seems to be going boom boom. I guess that's because of the overlaying textures unifyingly moving back and forth. I think that works against you a little bit as far as making it look. It looks like electricity actually, not so much water. Huh. Though a lot of it's really good. I think it's not great to have the whole sort of webbing texture on top. Whoop, whoop. Like all together moving back and forth. I mean, I realize it's probably necessary because you're just cycling the animation, but it's water. It's not, unless it's frozen, it's not going to do that. It's breaking the effect of the water rippling, moving together like it is. Nice foliage, bushes. The scale's a bit weird because I thought the waterfalls were quite large, but then the bush is right there, and the bush is clearly not huge. And this bridge is probably just one person of size, so those are really puny waterfalls now that I think about it. That's a creek, not deserving of that kind of splashing. So the scale's a bit confused here. This seems huge, then you got small things, unless these bushes are gigantic for some reason. Maybe. I have that problem too when I'm drawing. I realize I draw something, draw the other thing, and then when I see them side by side, I realize, wait. That thing is completely off. I don't want to redraw it. I'll just leave it. What did we say? Been drawing pixel art for 2 years. What a journey. I've been drawing pixel art for 0 years. Oh, okay. So you started in 2023, which was 2 years ago at this time. And then you kind of upped the resolution a lot. But I do like the low res because I'm here for the low res, the chunk. And then we've got the mountains. Oh, our mountain rose up. If we consider this to be progression of a single story, that's kind of cool. And then the moon rose, and then the moon rose again, and it's all misty and foggy. And then finally the moon's really close and detailed, and it's got an angry face, and this stuff is swirly. The last one is kind of like painterly almost. The water looks a little bit jelly-like. Like I think I do like Honestly, I like the original one the best. Maybe not what you want to hear, but you got a bit of the dithering, a little bit simplistic dithering, so that's nice to see. And then these flowers are kind of, well, I guess they're kind of portraity flat, which typically what we do when we don't have a reference to go off of. That's whatever. That's fine. I've done that. Then I ask myself, why am I drawing everything in perfectly flat, sidewaysy portrait? And that's because like I haven't looked at a reference for it at all. It's hard to picture these things from different angles. So I like these ones the most. Nothing wrong with this one, but I really like that one's quite good. I would like to see it larger on my screen, so it's more pixely, because it's kind of like this one's zoomed in. That one's also nice too. But I like, yeah, the cloud effect here around it is quite good. So that's nice. The water effect in both of these is quite good. That one, as I said, is quite painterly, which goes a bit away from pixel art. I don't know why. It just, for me, it steps into the realm of sort of natural media painting, digital art. You don't need to care about my opinion. You're not watching this video. The Staff of Dusk. Staff of Dusk better be. Is this a clean? Oh, it's not the Staff of Dust. It's the Staff of Dusk. So nighttime and not dirty things. Okay, it looks like it's flying. It's like traveling through space. I like it. I would like to collect this. Is that just tied up? Is this weak and damaged? Is this secondhand? Can I get a new one? This one doesn't seem to be entirely undestroyed. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring that in the battle. A frog campfire, the last one, best one. I predict this is the single favorite one that I will see today, because I do love frogs a lot, and this feels environmental. Checkpoint, rest for a ribbit. Oh, he's blinking inconsistent. Oh, he's like a chameleon frog. Oh, the flame is going gloopy like, whatever, calcifer. Oh, and yeah, there is environment. Look at that rock, the edges of the rock. Oh, there's some leaf blowing through the wind. And then the bushes are kind of doing their ink, like they're not moving all together, which is nice. Remember the water thing, not great. The bushes not moving simultaneously, that's great. They're a little bit more organic. It's looping, obviously. It's not looping, obviously. Interesting. Is the light? And the light's not flickering. You'd think the whole area would be flickering because that's the only light source, but it is flickering a bit on the logs, but that's it. Not a big problem. I like the frogs, like, that's cool. I think, yeah, frogs actually do that, especially when they're like swallowing and stuff. They use their eyeballs to push the food down their throat, which is, that's interesting. Yeah, I really like the rocks here. Look at the rocks and then the little mushrooms. These bushes moving, just it feels cold, which makes me happy that I'm cozy here at home. And then we got the fade off there. And then I just the frog's so happy. I think this one is my favorite. I do like the one with the parody buildings too, but I have less emotional attachment. There's just a lot going on in that one and a lot to like. But this one, yeah, frogs. Frogs always top tier. This one gets 100 out of 10 because of the frog. I mean, there's 95 for the frog alone. And then, other things here are fantastic. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video about the pixel art subreddit. Go check it out, because everybody posting here is doing amazing work. Whether or not they are new or old. People who are just starting out in pixel art, or people who've been doing it for years, you're all producing fantastic work, because the experts are producing like stellar, maybe this person's an expert say. This is stellar work, but the people who are just beginning, you're really capturing oftentimes the people that were just beginning in the era of actual pixel art, where that's the only thing they could do. Because I think a lot of those people didn't know what they were doing either, and they didn't have art software. They had to painstakingly chisel pixels out of the earth and then ship them by mail and you had to put them on your own screen yourself. I think that's how it worked. So their pixel art, I think, was not the best. So if yours is not the best, actually it is the best, because it's the most accurate historical representation of what it was like. So thank you, both good and bad, because even the bad is still great. Unless you're breaking the pixel rules. Remember, respect the grid. That's the most important thing. Go chunky. Don't up-res it too much. Keep your resolution down. If you want to really push the nostalgia, go with one of those established old-timey pixel palettes, like the 16, the 32, whatever they are. Limit yourself to those palettes. Ooh, what is it? CGA, EGA, whatever that was. Yeah, go all magenta on us. Do that. People's skin can be bright red. That's fine. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please check out the subreddit and follow, like, and subscribe. Comment on this video. Tell me what you loved most about. Which one of these is your favorite? And should I try pixel art? I would love to, but I always don't think it's going to come out well. And I want it to be as good and amazing as these ones. And if it's not, that's frustrating. As an artist, that's gross. I don't like that. So please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.